Good evening. Today is Monday, January 14th, 2019. This is a regular meeting of the Board of Education. If we could please start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, we have just come from executive session. We have not adjourned executive session. We will be going back right after this. We have a very short business meeting this evening. I'm just going to open it up to comments, and instead of calling on everyone, does anyone have anything they'd like to add tonight? Board members? Rob? Cynthia? No. No. We're Daj? No.
Berger? We did have an athlete, Jonathan Berger. I believe he was all-state in football. And there was a tweet about it, and I think he also has a 96 average from what I saw.
Great.
So congratulations to Jonathan Berger.
Thank you. Carl?
Sure. I'd like to begin just by thanking publicly the entire strategic planning core team. On Thursday and Friday, we had 24 people, parent volunteers. Sarah Zagers is here. She helped us organize, I believe it was 4 PTA parents. We had 2 board members. I thank Rob Seifer and Cynthia Tate for taking 2 days off of work and joining us. We had our administrative team. We had teacher representatives. With 24 people in total, we went through in detail all of the feedback from the Tuckahoe community, and that included reviewing surveys, looking at the district's data, student performance data, both summative assessments, formative assessments, and we worked very hard to identify 4 areas that the district would establish goals around. So I don't want to get into too much detail this evening because at our next workshop I will make a formal presentation. The consultant Judith Wilson is refining those 4 goals, and then the next step will be to set up specific action plans. So reconvene, and it would be voluntary, of course, but we'd welcome back the members of the strategic planning core team to come back and spend some more time with Judy Wilson, break up into 4 categories, and build specific action plans to work towards the goals over the next 18 months. So it was great work. I think we all left with a sense of accomplishment. I think the district, really took a good, honest look at our strengths, as well as those areas that we could do better in. And that's not always an easy thing to do, but I think we took an honest look. And what emerged was what I think are the correct 4 goals, but we would like to present those goals to the entire board and get your consent before we move forward with more detailed planning. So again, thank you to that entire committee. That was great work. Also, just with some student recognitions, we are very proud to congratulate Joy Wan, Eileen Cabrera, and Molly Klinger for participating in the Osiris Gallery's 13th annual Regional High School Art Exhibit at Concordia College. So we were a few steps away from the place where our students had their artwork on exhibit. It was beautiful work, and we congratulate all 3 of them. They are fantastic students as well as artists. Jonathan Berger, Daj mentioned, we're very proud of Jonathan. He's doing great work, both on the field as well as in the classroom, as Daj stated. And last Tuesday, graduates from 2018 served on a guidance panel to review their first year of college with our current seniors. And that was a great meeting for our seniors to hear firsthand how students are managing and addressing their college demands and college needs. It was very good for our seniors. We appreciate all those who volunteered to come back and speak with them and give them advice. The high school varsity club is collecting snacks and small gifts to support our troops, bringing some comfort for those who serve and protect us overseas. At the middle school, I want to recognize Gerald Connolly, who received a Certificate of Achievement from the National Geographic GOB for his outstanding achievement at the school level competition for 2018-19. Also at the middle school, we have good work happening with our student government organization. They are drafting a new mission statement and constitution for the middle school GO, and we're very proud of the work that those students are doing. And down at Cottle, I just want to make mention that we had this wonderful program where the high school varsity athletes went down to work with our Cottle students on an initiative called Operation Cupid. This is an ongoing project which began last week, and it has all kids making Valentines to send to the American soldiers overseas. The students are very excited to be doing something to show their support and appreciation for our servicemen and women. We're proud of their thoughtfulness and all the work that was going on between the varsity athletes as well as the elementary students. Those varsity athletes are really role models for the younger kids, and it's a great connection. That's all I have for this evening.
Okay, great. Something that you just mentioned that made me want to put out a reminder. Lauren, if you could help me. Some of the comments that you made, I did receive emails. I do get the emails, even though I no longer have students in the district. I still do get the in-district emails. But there is also a community email that if you have students outside of if you don't have children in the district, or if you have students that go to private school and you'd like to know what's going on, you can sign up for our email notifications. And many of the things that Carl just mentioned have been going out to the community, to the full community. And I think that's really important so that you can see things that are happening, things that you could participate in, some of the volunteer opportunities, and to see what the kids are up to. So, Lauren, is that on our website?
Yep.
Or you can call Lauren, the district clerk, and she can hook you up to that, because that's a really great resource for members of the community who do not have students in the district. So that just reminded me when you did mention some of those. And I also did want to thank Rob and Cynthia on our board for participating in that strategic meeting on Thursday and Friday to take 2 days off of their work schedule. Is a really very big commitment, as well as Tara and our PTA and the parents, the parent representatives who came, and also for the teachers who served on that from Cottle, the middle school and the high school, because without them, really would not be able to get any of the work done. So I want to thank the teachers who volunteered to be on that committee, and for the really good work that's happening there, and we're really looking forward to seeing what you guys put together last week. Okay. And Lee.
Well, two things that I wanted to mention. First of all, we are in process of soliciting bids for our capital project. It was advertised in the newspaper, and my understanding is there are quite a number of contractors that picked up the plans and are interested in taking a look at the buildings and seeing about our project, so that's encouraging. The more contractors that participate, the better it is for the district, so that sounds very good.
Great.
And the architects are pleased with that. And then secondly, we are deep into the budget development season. I am meeting with the Finance Advisory Committee on Wednesday, where we'll go over some preliminary budget information as well as some financial data for the district. And we look forward to presenting. We are also continuing to discuss with the administrative team program and staffing needs, and then we will be bringing to the board a budget review in March.
Great. Okay, comments from the PTA. Tara?
Thank you so much. Tara Zegers, Tuckahoe PTA president. I just wanted to thank you for allowing the PTA to be a part of the strategic planning process. Having participated with my other 3 PTA members, we all found it to be really exciting to be part of something that is shaping the future of the Tuckahoe district, and it was really a meaningful, very substantive couple of days that all of us really felt really grateful to be a part of. So thank you for allowing us to do that. I would like to thank our volunteers who were at Cottle School this past Thursday night for our math night, which was provided to us by Mathnasium, and we had all of our elementary students there learning that games over math can be really fun, and the kids were really excited coming in the door, and the parents were really participating with their kids. It was really a nice night and something really good to see. A couple of announcements of things we have coming up. On January 22nd at 7 o'clock here in the library, the Student Support Committee is going to be doing a presentation called Preparing for Your Child's Annual Review. That will be presented by Dr. Donna Martouge and Michelle Frett, who are our two co-chairs of that committee, but who also, in their own right, have very long and experienced careers in special education. So we're very lucky to have them be our chairs and to help us provide that to our families in advance of annual review season. On January 24th at 7 o'clock, the PTA is having a fundraiser, which is a designer handbag bingo. And there should be information up on the website and Schoolbee that you can look up. You'll be sending your money into your child's school. It's $55. You get 10 cards and a door prize ticket and some refreshments and things like that. And that will be at the Generoso Pope Foundation. So we thank them very much for providing that space to us. And lastly, on January 30th at 7 o'clock, also in the library, the PTA Programs Committee is going to be providing the Can't Do Child, the importance of executive functioning skills through the lifespan. This is going to be presented by Samantha Feynman of New Frontiers in Learning, which is an organization that supports families whose children may be struggling with executive functioning issues. And this is a presentation that is really for all families. Any child who may have executive functioning issues, or maybe just that you might want to learn how to help your children better organize themselves, study skills, independent living skills at home, just sort of developing those types of skills going forward. So that's all we have tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, this is the first recognition of the audience. Tara, did you have anything else you want to add?
No, I'm good.
No.
Thank you.
Okay, so then we're going to just go on with the agenda. Consent agenda. Motion to approve the consent agenda. Pete, second. Dodge. Discussion. You know, Lauren, I just had one quick question. There was a change in the meeting schedule. But was there a specific, I didn't know what the specific change was.
So the change is the May workshop was scheduled for the 6th. That's too early as per the state guidelines
Okay.
for budget season.
Okay.
So we're bumping it to the 13th.
Okay, very good. All right, and now I see it's written there. Okay, very good. Anybody else have anything in the consent agenda? All in favor? Business of the board, adopt policies. Resolved to adopt new policy 7335, change in scope of work on capital construction projects, and revised policy 0110, sexual harassment. Is there a motion? Rob, second. Pete, discussion? All in favor? Number 2, approve a new club. Resolved to create the following new student club for the 2018-19 school year with advisor stipend at the all clubs class advisors amount as indicated in the TTA extra pay scale. Pioneer League Club Advisor. Is there a motion? Rob, second. Dodge, discussion?
I just want to thank Mr. Spatola, our Director of Special Education, for increasing the offerings for students with disabilities. This is a Special Olympics program, and he has rave reviews about this program, which existed in his previous district. So he is recommending it, and I certainly support it and recommend it to the board as well.
That's great. All in favor? Okay, move on to personnel. Stipulation of settlement. Resolved that the Board of Education of the Tuckahoe Union Free School District hereby approves the stipulation of settlement dated January 14th, 2019, by and between the district and the Tuckahoe Teachers Association, authorizes the superintendent to execute the same. Is there a motion? Dodge, second. Pete. Discussion? All in favor? 2, accept personnel recommendations. Resolve to accept personnel action items A through B as outlined below. Is there a motion? Cynthia, second. Pete, discussion? Is there anything there, Carl, that needed to be discussed? These increases in, is that for leave replacement? There's any teaching loads?
Yes, well, what you have here is 2 English teachers. There's a need for academic intervention services. So these are 2 veteran teachers who will be Sue DiArco and Kristen Vincenzi, who will be doing the point 0.1 FTE, I believe, is 2 periods per cycle, offering student support in that area. Antonietta DeAngelis is, and we're appreciative of this, is taking over 1 class for a teacher who is out on leave. So she will be doing an additional class. She did it for the first half of the year, and now this will give us February 2nd through June 30th. So we appreciate that. And lastly, the Monica Volkel is meeting a need for an IEP mandated service. So she is a special education teacher, and those are the total positions.
All in favor? Okay, we are now at the second recognition of the audience. That will be you again, Tara? Nope. Okay, so again, we're not going to adjourn because we're going to go back to executive session, and we will see you back here in a couple of weeks. Thank you.